Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Grab yourself something tasty, because the next few minutes are going to be absolutely thrilling. We've got some awesome stuff lined up that you won't want to miss, so settle in, get comfy, and let's get started. Last week, Cyber Interactive dropped a mysterious teaser, and some guessed they were working on a game based on Hellraiser. They were right. Today brought the official reveal of Clive Barker's Hellraiser Revival, a first-person horror and the first game in the franchise. You play as Aiden, who must rescue his girlfriend from the horrors of the underworld by unlocking the power of a mysterious puzzle, the Genesis configuration. Along the way, you'll face demonic creatures, maniacs, members of a cult devoted to the Cenobites, and the legendary Pinhead himself. The developers say they consulted Clive Barker directly. There's no release date yet, but platforms are set: PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series. Expect more details by the end of the year. According to Insider Detective Seeds, GTA 6 won't hit maximum performance on the base, PlayStation 5. He claims stable 60 FPS will be available only on PlayStation 5 Pro, with Sony engineers reportedly working closely with Rockstar to optimize for the new console. On PS5 Pro, there should be multiple graphics modes, including a true 60 FPS option, while the standard PS5 may be capped at 30 FPS or rely on dynamic performance that trades visuals for frames. Let's just hope it doesn't launch like Cyberpunk 2077 did, 10 FPS and bugs on bugs. There are also whispers of special PS5 Pro Gion GTA 6 bundles, and some special support for the game sounds like marketing to me. I doubt they'll change the hardware for one title. Release date: May 26, 2026. Platforms: PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, S. As usual, PC will arrive later. Question for you: will you wait for the PC release or pick up a console at launch? Tripwire Interactive is gearing up to release Killing Floor 3. It was initially planned for March, then delayed to summer, and now the team aims to launch it on July 24, so by the time you watch this, it's likely out. It's a co-op shooter where you fend off waves of enemies and complete map objectives before a climactic boss fight. Think of the loop from Night Rain. The launch trailer shows heroes shredding grotesque mutants with firearms and energy weapons, slashing with blades, and using the environment all with fountains of blood and stylish slow-mo. It keeps what fans loved about the last entry, but looks much better thanks to Unreal Engine 5. Platforms: PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, S.
Good thing I'm not given to panic.
Calling the new Fable anything but long-suffering is hard at this point. After its big 2020 announcement, Playground Games of Forza Horizon fame took the reins. Nearly 5 years later, fans still haven't gotten solid info. No proper gameplay, no firm date, just cinematic teasers and cautious comments. With major layoffs at Microsoft and some Xbox projects canceled, concern keeps growing. Now, respected insider Special Nick says the release might not happen even in 2026. Two independent sources told him 2027 is possible. He stresses it's not about development trouble, but the desire to hit a very high-quality bar, which just takes time. Hopefully the lead heroine's look improves too. With The Elder Scrolls 6 also expected around 2026, 2027, Fable could face stiff competition, assuming it reaches release at all. YouTube just got 30 minutes of Soulframe gameplay, the new free title from the Warframe creators. At TennoCon, Digital Extremes finally laid their cards on the table. More live gameplay, new enemies, combat details, and a bit of customization. The taste is there, but it still needs baking. The highlight was a fight with a three-headed boss named Bromius. easily the most spectacular showing so far, especially thanks to the new parry system. Still, I'm not ready to call it a true Souls-like competitor yet. Animations are sometimes sluggish, and attacks can look more decorative than deadly. The Wasteland Wizard, a mini-boss from the swamps, hints that the world will be not only dark, but slightly surreal. The combat, though, still needs work to be more than just visually striking. We finally have some clarity on character looks. A few hairstyles, not many, but it's no longer an empty editor. The real question is avoiding a full-blown paid cosmetics carnival. Progression promises flexibility, from armored sword fighters to mages and supports, but balancing that in a build-driven game won't be easy. If you're curious, there's a free PC demo just register on Soulframe's official site. Not an ad, as I said, it's still very raw. Whether to dive in is up to you. An independent studio, Refugium Games, is developing an open-world sandbox called Age of High Rock set in a school environment where the player takes the role of a high school senior in the early 2000s. A gameplay trailer has already been released. The game transports you to a small town called Age of School at the turn of the millennium. The protagonist is Sam, a senior student experiencing his last 3 months before graduation. The main storyline centers on Sam's attempt, together with his new friends, to execute a daring plan named Rock the School, aiming to create unforgettable memories before the big day. The project mixes adventure game elements with a school life simulator vibe. Players can expect a day-night cycle and attending classes, a compact open world with multiple locations from the school campus to the town center and rural surroundings, and opportunities to earn money both through regular jobs and side quests or part-time gigs. Customization options are available for the character, alongside various shops and plenty of extracurricular activities. The game features roughly 30 story missions with 2 possible endings, 15 side quests, and 5 types of school subjects including music, geography, and math.
Did we bring the sickness to the world?
The Bloomberg Team studio, largely composed of former CD Projekt Red developers and known for the Silent Hill 2 remake, has released a new 10-minute gameplay demo for their horror project Krona. The video explores the mysterious Sector A0, a small zone with broken laws of physics and gravity. Players will solve spatial puzzles by creating supports and finding balance points. Hallucinations add to the atmosphere, possibly depicting teleportation between past and future. The main threat comes from local monsters, some lurking in darkness, others attacking openly. Luckily, the protagonist has weapons and can find upgrades in the environment. Later, the demo shifts to an abandoned hospital, an even more dangerous area where monsters demonstrate terrifying abilities, morphing bodies, extending limbs, and assembling from separate parts. Krona. Genya Dome will release on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series by the end of this year. Horror fans, especially Dead Space fans, should definitely keep an eye on it.
The unending cycle of cause and effect has you wrapped tight. This land is no longer...
Today saw the release of Wuchan, a brutal action RPG clearly inspired by Dark Souls, Sekiro, and other Souls-likes. The game blends time-tested mechanics with a unique ancient Chinese aesthetic. The protagonist features quite revealing and stylish costumes. Despite a promising launch peaking at over 114, 0 simultaneous players on Steam, the game quickly faced a wave of negative feedback. Currently, the PC version holds less than 18% positive reviews despite high player activity, which is worrying. Gamers complain about catastrophic PC optimization, fatal launch bugs, a poor key layout, and inability to customize controls. Consoles seem fine though. PlayStation and Xbox owners have notably calmer reviews. The PC port clearly needs an urgent patch if the devs want to keep their audience. Unfortunately, such technical repairs on the fly have sadly become normal for modern launches. It looks like Machine Games aren't slowing down after the success of Indiana Jones. Now fans hope the studio is working on a return to the iconic Wolfenstein series. A job listing for a senior player animator mentions experience animating animals and robots, a clear hint that mechanized Nazis, mutants, and biomonsters will return. The listing also talks about working on an immersive first-person single-player adventure, exactly the style of previous Wolfenstein games. The series has been quiet since the mixed reception of Youngblood, but demand for a classic Wolfenstein continuation is high. Developers of Warhammer 40k, Space Marine 2, and Cyberon Tactical have revived the forgotten Turok series about dinosaur hunting. The new installment is titled Turok Origins. Unlike classic Turok games, it switches from first-person to third-person action and adds full co-op for up to 3 hunters. Players use a special biomorphic suit that absorbs DNA from fallen enemies, granting abilities like calling down lightning strikes. The game will feature semi-open, interconnected locations linked by portals to different worlds, with epic boss fights. Turok Origins is planned for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series XS. Release date is still unknown. Gadfan Corporation, formerly Black Matter, creators of Hallett Lose, released the first gameplay trailer of their new PvPvE shooter Hangar. Gameplay resembles Hunt, Showdown, but with a greater focus on melee combat and unique character progression. Players explore a ruined world, scavenge new gear, level up skills, complete quests, and fight both other survivors and monsters. Upon death, players lose all equipped gear, but there's a progression system with over 100 talents to customize gameplay, making your character stealthier, faster reloading, or better at lockpicking and weapon repair. Hangar's early access is planned for the second half of 2025 on PC and PlayStation 5. Thank you so much for sticking with us till the very end. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming updates. There's plenty of exciting stuff and surprises on the way. If you love this content or can't wait for the next big game releases, please share it with your friends and help us grow the community. Your support means the world and keeps us inspired to bring you even more thrilling news and insider insights. Stay tuned, the best is yet to come.